Hey everyone, this is the Logitech G915, the keyboard, and I have here also the G502 mouse. Both of these are the wireless editions, and I've been using them for the last 3 years. They are incredibly dirty, but before we get into the discussion, let's actually clean them first. Hey everyone, just before we jump into the video, I do want to mention that I bought the keyboard for around 220 US and the mouse for around 135 US. These both products have increased. I think the keyboard costs around 270, but the mouse has just had a slight increase in price to about 140, I believe. That's with the conversion to US from my own currency. Okay, now that the mouse and keyboard are clean, at least somewhat clean, some might argue against it, but nevertheless, let's see how they've actually held up over the years. Let's start with the mouse actually. Let's just put this keyboard away for just a second. But now that my mouse is on, just to show the RGB. But there's not a lot to say about this mouse, honestly. It's been really good, really sturdy over the last few years, and I think this, together with like the Hero variation, might actually be one of the more popular mice on the market, or at least from Logitech. But let me know if that actually isn't the case, but it would be. Not gonna look it up right now, but all of the buttons are working, and over the years there's been no real issues. The only issue I've had is that the battery has probably drained a fair bit, but it's still fairly good. The other thing that I wish that it had was a USB-C instead of a micro USB. I'm not sure if you can see that in the camera, but that's quite literally the only thing I wish it had. And there's also this part where the G logo is, the Logitech logo. As I wish this wasn't slippery. I wish it had more of this material here. because I have my palm here, and sometimes my palm gets sweaty, and I don't really like the slippery nature of this part here. But yeah, there's otherwise no major issues whatsoever, honestly. And there's been a bit of issue with the connection with the Logitech hub or the software on the Stream Deck with both the mouse and keyboard. But I'm not sure if it's what the issue is there. Sometimes the percentage won't show correctly. But that's quite literally everything I have to say about the mouse. It's been really good. It's been a solid choice. It's really been a solid choice. Let's get over to the keyboard. So guys, here's the keyboard, and I really must say that I do have mixed feelings with it, mainly because there are really good things about it, but also some things that really annoys me. But let's get on with the positives here. I really like the finish of the keyboard and how it looks, and the low profileness or low profileness. Is that a word? Is that something that I can use? Yeah, I really enjoy the looks. It feels elegant in a way, and that's kind of why I actually picked it up. And I also picked it up because it was very easy to switch between the light speed as I'm connected onto to right now, as you can see with this cheeky button. And I also really enjoyed that you can switch between the light speed and Bluetooth, as my previous job I had I had a work PC, and I could easily switch between if I wanted to use my personal PC or my work PC, which was really handy. And that's probably the two biggest advantages to why I actually got this keyboard. Now that more and more keyboards are have that functionality, there are definitely more options to with this with these kinds of functionalities. But something that I really enjoy as well is that this keyboard has a really long battery life, and the battery life has been with me for during the entire 3 years. It has not degraded much, I must say. I only charge it once a week, which, yeah, that's something I would have probably done whenever I got the keyboard. And it's I also have it set up on my Stream Deck, despite the issues with the connections with the Stream Deck, but it's okay. There is like a backup for this when with the RGB that flashes red whenever it gets low, and that's something that is a huge advantage whenever I'm in a game. I look down, oh, it's flashing red. Well, let's put it on charge. That's really good. But there's something else that really annoys me. There's something that really annoys me with this keyboard, and it's I'm not really too sure how to describe this. But whenever I type, I don't really like the feeling whenever I'm typing on this keyboard. It just feels off. I like that it's quiet, but it just feels a bit too slippery. It's kind of like this surface on the mouse. It just feels slippery in a way, and that's something that really annoys me. And it kind of affects how fast I'm typing, because I can't really type that fast when I'm using this keyboard. I can type a lot faster on other keyboards when it doesn't feel as slippery. That doesn't feel as slippery. Which is a big reason why I'm actually not I'm looking for other options on the market. And something to note is that I also hate the G buttons. I did not think it would annoy me that much, but it definitely annoys me because I will accidentally hit one of those buttons, and there's occasionally there will be a weird bug when I'm in game. But it happens occasionally on games like GTA 5 or Rainbow Six. That there will be some weird bugs occasionally, and I'm not really too sure why, because I keep checking in the software, the G Hub, and there's nothing assigned to those keys. I don't use the keys, and it's just very annoying when it happens. I do need to reboot the PC to get rid of it, and I can't double click any of those buttons to get rid of what has happened, and that's really been annoying me the last couple of years. And a big issue to why I'm moving away from this keyboard is, well, it's micro USB, and that also really annoys me. And I wish that I didn't need to use micro USB. USB-C would have been great for both the keyboard and mouse. And yeah, that's really my final thoughts on this keyboard. Just as a side note, I was unable to replicate the bug in GTA 5 or Rainbow Six Siege, and if I ever do, there will be a pinned comment in the comment section, just as an FYI. And that wraps up the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on mouse and keyboard. And if there's anything you wish to add, feel free to leave a comment. Smack the like and subscribe button, that would really help me out. And if you want to follow my adventures outside of YouTube, I sometimes stream on Twitch. Link is in the description. And I wish you have a very nice day. Peace out.